If you're watching this video, it's probably because you've got issues with your dog and you need some advice. In most cases, the harsh truth is the problem lies at the opposite end of the lead than what you think. You start by trying to fix the dog when the first thing that needs training really is the human holding the lead. For most people, the training starts in the same place. Basic obedience and normal commands like sit, stay, wait, down, come, etc. And most people miss how training the dog actually should be. Dogs learn through their nose, through their eyes and their ears. They learn through association, through pattern, and through what consistently leads to comfort, pressure, or reward. And above all, they need a loving bond, confident leadership, and a connection for these things to work properly. If your dog doesn't feel connected to you, obedience just becomes like a performance, like either when you bribe them with a treat, or when you're doing it at home in your kitchen when it's boring and there's nothing else for them to do, so obviously they're going to listen to you. And that becomes superficial obedience. It's not rooted in a good relationship. The dog isn't ever reliable in public when this happens. Dog training's often built on what sounds good to the humans. Do this, don't do that. But dog psychology is built more on instincts, natural learning, emotional states, the energy of the handler and the environment. So when you skip the psychology, you get a dog with antisocial behavior, anxious behavior, reactive dogs, and a dog that only listens when it's convenient for them and not really out of any type of respect or love for you as a handler or an owner. That doesn't necessarily mean that your dog's a bad dog. It just means that you went straight into training before working on the foundations of your dog. So your dog's more confused and misguided. That's why at A&T Trained Dogs, I teach dog owners these things. Because for your dog to be truly reliable in any situation, they have to trust you and feel safe around you. They have to respect you and they have to love you. And when all these things develops and comes together, your commands start to be reliable and automatic because you and your dog are connected and working in tandem together as a team and a partnership. Think about it. Your dog's an animal first, then it's a dog, then it's a breed with breed tendencies, and then finally it's your dog. Most people get it all wrong. They go, my baby, good boy, Bruno, cuddles. There's nothing wrong with being like that with your dog. But if you don't make a deep connection with your dog first, his instincts can wake up any time and annoy the hell out of you. You all know how that annoying that is. So if you respect the order and do things the right way around, it'll make it so much easier to reach that end goal and make those commands bomb-proof out in the real world and not just in your kitchen or when you're ramming a treat down your dog's mouth. Then you become calm because you actually understand the process. Before any excited action, always promote calm behavior. Before walks, before meals, before getting on the furniture, before guests come in the house, before you open the door. Remember, if your dog is already in a highly excited state, it becomes very, very hard to train them. It's like trying to talk to your child about schoolwork in the middle of a toy shop. So pick something that your dog usually gets overstimulated about, for example, going out on a walk. And before you do it, make sure that you're so relaxed. Slow down your body and your breathing. Be calm. Stop talking and especially stop repeating commands to your dog. Be very, very calm. And wait for your dog to also be calm. It'll match your energy. I usually try and wait until the dog naturally relaxes and lies down himself. Once your dog's in that zone, we're ready to move on. So the principle is, or the point of all this waffling on, is pretty simple. Put dog psychology first before jumping straight into training. Connect with your dog on a deeper level. Understand their instincts. Learn how your dog thinks and why your dog thinks in certain ways. Anyway, that's all for today, guys. It's my second YouTube video. I'm excited to be sharing things that I've learned over the past 15 years in the dog training industry. If you have got any questions, put them over in the comments section and I'll reply to them as soon as I can. Until next time, see you later.